That wasn't great. I just got a stern talking to from the authorities telling me that I should not be doing this here. That's fine.
Hey kid, wanna buy a big truck? I'm like, yeah.
What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sam, you're watching Adventure Vehiculist, and I am taking a road trip. Well, I basically just fell into some money, and I have the blessing of all the people that are important to me to be able to go and spend it on whatever I want to spend it on, and what I want to spend it on is a motorcycle. Even though it's the dead of winter right now, and the weather has been kind of gross lately, I haven't had a bike in like a month, and even in that short period of time, I've already been kicking myself and mad at myself and just moping around the house like, oh man, I shouldn't have got rid of my bikes, and I wish I would have kept this one, I wish I would have kept that one. So the fact that I've got a little bit of money again allows me to go start shopping and try to figure out what I want to get to replace that hole in my life. I'm headed into town right now to go look at a bike. I've got my trailer on the back. Let's go motorcycle shopping. You're too sweet for me. Now I'm on my way to go look at bike number 2. And I guess we will see what's up with this one. This one is even farther away. I have now road tripped about 3 hours or so away from my home in this quest for a motorcycle, but hopefully it will all be worth it. So yeah, the adventure continues. Man, this place is in the boonies. The middle of nowhere. I mean, I just drove on a rural road for 25 miles, and I'm getting close to where I'm headed now, and it's kind of turned back into like a little small town vibe. But yeah, I'm definitely out in the middle of nowhere. I probably would not have driven as far as I did if I hadn't gone to look at that other bike first, and it was on the way to the second bike. And then when I decided not to buy the first one, I thought, well, I'm already pretty far towards going to look at that second one. Might as well go look at that one, you know? And now that I did, I bought it. And I think I'm gonna be very happy with it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's in perfect shape. It was owned by an older gentleman. It has bags. It has a custom Corbin seat. It looks really, really nice, and I think I'm really gonna enjoy this thing. So yeah, maybe things happen for a reason, who knows. Anyways, can you guys see that thing back there? I don't know if you can see it, but that there is my new, to me, 2015 FJ09. I will be driving safe, and I will probably pull over a couple of times just to check all the straps on this bike. In fact, I'm gonna do that now because I see a nice big paved pull-off right here. So let's go ahead and just check all the straps real quick. Yeah. Glad I checked, because pretty much all of those had gotten somewhat loose.
Alright, well, it's a new day. I managed to get my FJ09 home safe and sound, unloaded, tucked into the garage for the night. By the time I got home, it was way too dark to try to record anything, so I just waited until the next day. I've been sitting here playing with this thing and looking at it all night. It looks so incredible, and honestly, I figured there was no way I was going to get to ride it for at least a week or so, because it's Pacific Northwest and the weather sucks, and you guys know the deal. But it actually is not bad out this morning. Now, it is sprinkling a little bit, and I've been keeping my eye on the weather app, but It says that it's only supposed to sprinkle all day. It actually says that down in Portland it's not raining at all today, and even up here on the mountain where I live it's supposed to be really, really tame. So since that's the case, I went ahead and threw on my layers, starting to get suited up. I've got bags in my boots just to try to keep my feet warm, and I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna pull this thing out and ride it down into town and just see what happens. I might get wet, you know, that happens sometimes. I won't melt. Like I said, I'm gonna bring lots and lots of layers so that I should stay warm. I've got glove liners and a face liner and all that jazz ready to go. And since this thing has the side bags, it allows me to even bring extra clothes, extra layers, all the stuff to try to stay warm. So yeah, let's give this thing a shot and see what this baby is all about. Well guys, I've been out riding this thing pretty much all day now. I got blessed with clear skies, fairly dry pavement. It did dump on me when I was headed down the mountain. I'm about to head back up the mountain and I suspect it's probably going to dump on me again, but that's okay because I, for the most part, have had a really good day of riding. And I am so stoked on this bike. This bike is so sick. I found out right before I bought this bike, I found out that it has a speed limiter on it at like 120 miles an hour. And I was like, man, why would they do that to me? You know, 120 miles an hour, that's slow. Like, who wants to ride a bike that tops out at $120? But the thing that Yamaha did with this bike is they made 100% of its performance between 0 and $120. Like, this thing just hauls ass to 120 miles an hour. It'll do wheelies into every gear. Like, it's just so intensely powerful. And, you know, everything in life is a compromise. So if you try to make a bike do 200 miles an hour,
you cannot optimize the performance between 0 and 120. You just can't do that. You got to put all the power up top. That's what sport bikes do. This bike is not meant to be a sport bike. This bike is a street bike, and it has all of its performance in the street bike range. And because of that, this is just a super awesome street bike. I love it. I'm so hooked on it. I'm going to be riding it a ton more. I'm going to be doing a lot of miles on this thing, and I'm going to be doing more in-depth reviews in the future, so stay tuned for that. For now, that's my adventure of the day, and I hope you will tune in for the next one.